My lucky sweater. So let me tell you something, Bob. I got to be honest. The last couple of years, if you turned on the various business news outlets like CNBC or whatever news channels you watched all the industries around the world struggle as we were ravaged by a global pandemic.
Then that happened.
And along the way, we watched our friends and other businesses and other industries struggle. And we saw companies shrink. We saw people revisit the way they even do business. We saw company by company struggle in ways that were heartbreaking. And it was a tough thing to see. But what I learned over the last couple of years is that the passion, devotion, dedication that lives in this room can conquer anything, even a global pandemic. And I say this because there were more events held over the last year than we have ever held, thanks to the NPC and the IFBB Professional League. Outside of the United States, there was over 250 events, and they took place with record participation. In nearly every measurable, whether it was sports nutrition companies, apparel businesses, exercise equipment companies, they were thriving and growing in the face of one of the most difficult times in economic history. And that really filled me to know how impenetrable we are when it comes to rivaling our passion against anything that comes our way. But with that said, you opened tonight, Bob, and you said to this crowd that this is the biggest Olympia we've ever had. I think it's important to tell you this, and then I'm going to sit down. I think it's important to tell you guys something as you're making your way around Las Vegas and the Venetian Convention Center, and of course the Zappos Theater down the hall. That stage production is going to knock your socks off. But I will tell you that as you're going through this, what I'm about to tell you is not promoter bullshit. It is not hyperbole or nonsense or just stuff so we can hear ourselves say great things about what we do. What I'm about to tell you is a statement of measurable fact. When you look at our ticket sales, the Zappos Theater for our main production has been sold out for over a month. Earlier this week, we staged the Amateur Olympia where 800 registrations took place. It was the largest Amateur Olympia in the history of the time we've been doing this. Sponsorships are at an all-time high. This coming weekend, more than 400 IFBB professional athletes will compete in 11 divisions for more prize money than has ever been awarded in the history of bodybuilding competition. And it all adds up to one thing, and listen clearly. You guys are attending the biggest bodybuilding and fitness event of all time. And Bob, since they told us we are not allowed to drop mics, I'm just going to hand it back to you. Let's go.
Give it up for Dan Solomon. All right, well, like I said, folks, we've got a little business to take care of here today. I want to give a special thank you to Wolfpack. You can see their bags up on stage.
The real question is, are you ready?
You're asking me if I'm ready?
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Oh, okay.
I think it's time to find out the best fans in all of bodybuilding already. What say you?
I say we go to the fans right here in Vegas and from around the world. Fans here in Vegas, are you ready?
Winter's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
The big Omega.
Winter's coming.
Anybody else feeling a little bit cold in here today?
حد بيشعر بالبرد هنا.
It's your two-time reigning and defending Mr. Olympia champion from Egypt. Ladies and gentlemen,
بيج رومي أول واحد داخل.
Big Robin.
بيج رومي لابس نظارة زي براندون كيري.
All right, I told you we were starting things off big, and who better but a man they call all big. He is your two-time Olympia champ. It looks like we're going to have to rename him Hollywood Rami now. What's up with the sunglasses, man? I like that.
Yeah,
اتكلم عن النضارة بتاعته.
I can see a lot of
ثواني.
right here for my new glasses.
Did you steal those from Sean, right?
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, Rami, this is it. Not one, but two times you have captured that elusive Sandow and the title of Olympia champion. Anything different this year? It seems a little, I thought I saw little snowflakes coming down earlier.
I think everything is different this year, you know. We had a hard time last 2 years because that started in front of us, the making that pandemic, he happened to the world, but our
علي صوتك يا رامي، علي صوتك. قرب المايك، قرب المايك.
And a lot of competitors around the world right now we are growing like crazy. Even the world is back a little bit, but the game is back stronger than ever. I like that.
Well, speaking of growing like crazy, looks like you have gotten even bigger, my friend. But I heard the other day, now you can confirm this, that you are weighing in at 300 pounds this year. Is that true, sir?
We will see tomorrow.
I think the fans want to see you right now. That's what they want to see.
Yeah, let me say the truth. I'm trying to come better than every year. Always this is my goal. To let all the fans that around the world is happy for what you need me to see for us. Like, I'm working with my team for everything. We don't have that goal to be bigger or bigger fan than every year, but
ما عندوش الرغبة اللي هو عاوز يكون.
more time. And I'll try tomorrow to, I think, the most important thing, if you come tomorrow, the condition will be better than every year.
الهم في السريع، الهم مش عنده اللي هو يجي كبير عن كل سنة، ولكن التنشيف هيكون أفضل من كل عام، واللي هو جاي الأحباء والكلام ده ويظهر بشكل مختلف والكلام ده. أهم نقطة قالها على حتة اللي هو ما يهمش اللي هو يجي بحجم أو ضخامة أكبر. أهم حاجة التنشيف، والتنشيف دي أفضل من أي سنة مضت. انا بوطي في الصوت يا شباب عشان الحقوق النشر اللي من مستر اولمبيا، عشان ما يحصلش زي السنه اللي فاتت ولا اللي قبلها. ساعه الكلام بعلي.
All right, he's back, the people's champ himself, Wahadi Choopan. Got here plenty early this year, been in preparations. We've all seen the videos, we all catch your IG. Looking absolutely fantastic, but he beat this guy right here because he just woke up. He was a little bit bigger today by some weird circumstance. Big breakfast, perhaps.
طبعا دايران. ايوه.
But I'm Wahadi Choopan and also I come every year better than last year, so this year
جاي من افضل من السنه اللي فاتت، وفيرجن افضل. بس كده.
Better version of Wahadi is a scary one, that's for sure, because he was in great conditioning last year and still keeping in that top three. So we're
been able to put him with off-season time, we're able to put him in muscle, more quality. So we're gonna bring that to the stage and dance with my boy right here.
فترة الأوف سيزون أضاف كتلة عضلية والكواليتي بتاع العضلات بقى أفضل. بس كده لسه بقى المؤتمر ما يقعدوا قدام بعض اهو. براندون هندريكسون.